SillyPseudonym playing more Nova Drift and doing who knows what. I just feel like trying things right now. And hopefully not dying to mines. Grenades? Grenades could be interesting. As could darts. Should I go reflect or warp? Let's try reflect. I need some more practice with how to actually use this shield well. What in the world do we want from here, though? That 'tis be the question. And I am not certain. I have tried lately a charge shot dart. Shall I go in the opposite direction? Try with barrage, for example. Not sure which is... I suspect in most circumstances a charge shot's more powerful, but I do not know for certain. There we go. Alright, interesting choices here. Engineer. Architect. Battery. Just go assault, maybe. I usually go construct. Let's not. Let's do something. Just focused on throwing out lots of darts at once. A little aiming wouldn't hurt either. Have some targeting to assist us in hitting enemies at longer distances. Do need to be a little more careful here. Warpath or velocity? Go with the velocity. Thank you, Comet. As usual, very helpful. I do want orbs. Not sure I won't calibrate. I want snipe, I want magnitude, I also want the volley. So let's go focus fire first. If we're going barrage, let's go barrage. I think it's probably a net. Net negative, well, not net negative. I still think it's going to be far weaker than a charge shot version of a dart will be, but I'm willing to be proven wrong. So let's find out. Kinetic boost could be useful. Let's just get the blast radius. That'll help with some crowd control, especially if we go down to rupture. I don't know how firing array works with a barrage. Homing strike. I do like homing strike. Especially since we have targeting. Well, you have to have targeting to get the homing strike, but the extra targeting helps in terms of you can fire in one direction and hope the other one's sort of watches your back a bit. It's the kind of synergy I enjoy. Now here's some interesting ones. Do I want Snipe or Concentrated Blast or even Warpath? Let's go Snipe for now. Did not see you there. Yeah, this is definitely when I would love to have Rupture. Oh, thank you, Comet. Focus Fire, happy to have. Incendiary Strike and Incandescence are both things we'd like, but I really want that. You know, take the Magnitude as well. And probably Payload too. But I don't know if I want anything else in that tree. Come on, we can do it. There you go. No experience points, huh? Well, fine then. Be that way. Do I want Splinter, huh? I think that could help, but I'm not 100% certain. Yeah, when they break, it does do more damage, but it does depend on them actually breaking, doesn't it? Still, helps with crowd control. Not sure I like it when it comes to fighting bosses, though, for obvious reasons. It's not really providing us much then. Still, there are certain situations where it would be very handy. Just a matter of trying to see which situations they are and take advantage of them while counterbalancing it with things that help us in the other types of situations here. What else do we need? Let's go down towards Blink because Warp Strike could be very handy here. There's Burst Fire. Yeah, Splinter is definitely a little bit of an oddball here. Calibration. Only really worthwhile if we take siege weaponry and do self-damage. I'm not sure that's a good idea. Let's take Incandescence instead. Do a little extra burn damage. That boost is throwing me off a bit here. But what else is new? Let's take the Incendiary Strike. I guess Warpath is okay. Perhaps I should start spinning rerolls, but Warpath at least helps somewhat reliably. Again, another reason I would love to have Rupture right about now, but don't quite have it yet. But we're getting there, we're getting there. There's the barrage. Let's go. Definitely changes our work. Deadly Weight, Corrosion, or Concentrated Blast. I would like them all. Let's get the deadly weight because we do not want streamline. We do not want streamline. Don't think we want Fusillade either. There's streamline. Don't want that. Convergence, bravado. Of these, I guess Concentrate Blast is the one I'm most interested in. Smaller blast range, but more damage. And darts automatically do a little bit of blast damage. So should be a nice little increase in damage. Nothing spectacular, but nice. Don't want a heavy caliber. Not as fond of it with Barrage. Maybe double tap. That's just a, with Barrage, pretty much just a 7% rate of fire increase. It's not incredible, but it is something. All right, Scion. Doesn't look like it's going to be too big of a threat to us. And it was not. All right. Happy to see it. Do I want a grandeur? I'm not so sure about that. Solar Heart actually could be interesting here, but I would need some kind of damage resistance. Slipstream is also fine, but I think I just winnow all this, really. Yeah, let's winnow all this. Just get rid of it. Get some rerolls instead. And get a little smaller as well. I do enjoy with Splinter how they just explode into darts. Corrosion or another double tap, eh? Less weapon damage, but more damage over time, essentially. And better crowd control. Yeah, we'll take a corrosion. Yep, just sit right there and let us burn you to death. Fill you full of darts and go from there. There's the blink. And then we can look for Warp Strike. That will help a great deal here. A great deal. Will hurt us to no longer be able to screen wrap as much, but our offensive capabilities will be dramatically increased. Do I want Polar Inversion? Maybe not. Maybe not. Masochism and then get Solar Hearts on the other hand. I could see that working. Yeah, we'll try it. Take a Masochism, a Hull Regeneration, go from there maybe. Get some armor for core shielding, that would also be nice, but it is going to be more and more challenging to actually pick up things soon. Very happy to see a rupture here. That will help our crowd control capabilities. Every time something dies, a little bit of extra damage, 3% of its hull, is transferred to enemies nearby. That's pretty nice. Again, it's nothing that's going to win you the entire game, if that were impossible, but it is a nice way of helping clear out groups of enemies. Just slowly work our way through them. Don't know if purification's a good idea here. That is a significant decrease in weapon damage. It does help the burn damage a significant amount though. I think I just take the payload. Slows down our rate of fire a bit, but it is a nice increase in damage. Comet, you almost hit me. I know you would never do such a thing on purpose, but really, you should watch where you're going. Not one but two of you, huh? Well, let's try not to get ourselves killed that quickly. And a champion version of you as well, huh? There's the warp strike. And I will take the warp strike. Yeah, that's a nice increase in projectiles on the screen. I don't see Calibrate helping us out much. Let's take the regeneration just in case we decide a solar heart is for us. And another Scion, eh? Not too shabby. It's not incredible damage, but it's not horrible either. Another Masochism? I hate taking too many without having a solar heart. Could just take the double tap to get the rate of fire up again. I have several rerolls, but I am happy with just a rate of fire increase, truth be told. Oh, I do need to watch out. Do not screen wrap. Watch the boost as well. I'm happier with my decision to take Splinter now, I'll tell you that much. High explosive, more blast radius, sure, why not? Okay, what else do we need to do here? I guess armor would be nice. Again, core shielding would do more for us than Masochism would. Plus, it's just nice to have the extra hull and shields and armor. What else would we want? Our weapon is pretty much set, I think. Other than Solar Heart, what else would we take? Guess there's a few little things here and there, but not a lot. Alright. When you start firing, it's time for us to start moving. Thankfully, it doesn't look like we'll have to worry about it too longer. Because you are dead. Alright. Pretty good, pretty good. I'm glad that the Splinter projectiles also seem to screen wrap once. That's pretty nice. Definitely helps us get more area coverage. Antimatter rounds, that sounds like it would kill us. Alright, we'll try it. Kind of wish I had taken Gemini Protocol instead of banishing it now, but you know what? Maybe this more concentrated fire will help. There's a singularity. Not happy to see you. Not going to sugarcoat it. Just not happy to see you. I'm screen wrapping here because it is not worth trying to avoid it. Glad I didn't take Juggernaut. Well, I probably wouldn't have taken Antimatter Zones if I had taken, not Juggernaut, but Siege Weaponry. I'm thinking the extra health from Juggernaut would be helpful, but Siege Weaponry is what I meant. Let's get this armor going. Again, core shielding could be very, very handy. Do wish I had a little bit better hull regeneration. I will be honestly saying here. I'm a little concerned that we cannot have too much sustained fire. But maybe we can figure out something. Again, very glad for the Splinter effect here. Shield cooldown could be good. Regenerative shields, not so much with antimatter rounds. Could take the Defiance. It is less weapon recoil and damage. Antimatter, self-damage. Antimatter does give us recoil and self-damage. It's not as good as Masochism in terms of self-damage resistance, but it's something. Also not as good as core shielding would have been, but we still need at least one more thing in the armor tree for that. And we don't want it to be Rebuke. We want it to be... what's the name of it? It's on the tip of my tongue. I don't remember it. Anyway, we want it to be the other one. Channeling? Sounds right. Channeling sounds about right. Yeah, I think it's channeling. Whoops, I almost screen wrapped. Okay, let's try trying not to kill ourselves here by screen wrapping too often. He says as he screen wraps yet again because of the antimatter rounds throwing him across the screen. Yeah, I would like core shielding now. Ooh, revelation, eh? I mean, I would love some masochisms here, but I'd love solar heart, egads. All strength. Okay, look for armor. Look for armor. Look for armor. Channeling. All right, take the channeling. I kind of miss being able to fire anywhere, just with the barrage, but I kind of also like having to be a little more tactical here. It's an interesting juxtaposition. Okay, there we go. Alright, Scion. Okay, good. Core shielding. 20% more self-damage resistance, arm strike duration, and a tad more hull and shields. Very happy to see that. Very, very happy to see that. Oop, let's circle about. Whew. Well, that worked out better than I thought it would. And another Scion. Game. Really. Oh, should not have screen wrapped, but maybe it won't hurt too badly. He says as he traps himself in the corner, so he screen wraps again. Okay, good. Just enough. I'm glad we took the armor. Core shielding. Otherwise, we would have been in a great deal of trouble there. Another Scion, huh? You don't have to keep doing this. It's fine. We can handle this now, but as their rate of fire increases and their rotation speed increases, that's going to be hard for us to avoid, especially since we cannot screen wrap. That's going to be an issue. A significant issue. Hidden powers, a no. Definite no. Hypermetabolism, no. Purification, less damage but longer burn damage. Would help our hull a little bit, but we're killing all but the big enemies pretty quickly, so that's not going to be a huge amount of hull and shield. And less weapon damage, I don't know how the math works on that, so let's say no. We have plenty of rerolls. Let's use a more hull. More hull. More hull just means we can fire our weapon longer. Yeah, let's screen wrap, just get it out of that. enemy rate of fire increases is definitely a bit more noticeable now. Definitely going to be more challenging to avoid. Juggernaut's more hull. Could go Masochism. Spontaneous Generation is okay, but it's not incredible. Definitely slower now. But also definitely tankier than we used to be. I'm happy to see that. Oops, almost screen wrap because of the boost. Some days I wish you could disable the boost, or at least the speed increase from boost. I get into so much trouble because I suddenly am moving much faster than I expect. It's a bit of a trick to try to suddenly adjust your motion. At least those enemies weren't too bad. Now the problem with these enemies spawning faster and faster means that I have less cooldown. I have less time to regenerate my hull when I'm holding down the fire button so often. Force armor's nice. I thought I had missed you, but I did not. Whew. Tricksy, tricksy, tricksy. This is the part where I wonder, how much damage can I get away with? Is it more effective to kill the enemy more rapidly? Or is it better to hold your fire a bit and recuperate? Don't really know. And of course it depends on your build and all that, so it's not like something you can just play the game a couple times and figure out. So, you gotta work with what you know. Do the best you can and hope for the best. And try not to die from running into the enemy engine trail quite so much. Okay, glad my shields had time to come back up. Otherwise, we likely would die there. Alright, we're getting up to level 43 maybe even, of 2 Scions, eh? Not Scions, Celestials. I remember that name at least. And you're a champion version. And I think you are also a champion version. You look large enough at least to be one. Nope, you're not. Never mind. I was right about the Scion, just wrong about the timing, eh? Okay, that's not good. Let's screen wrap here. don't like doing it, but I also do not like running right into that lance. You missed, Comet, you missed. I see I have an upgrade, but I need to have time to get to it. Dying Star, I think we're doing well enough. Armor wouldn't be bad, nor would shield cooldown, but I really would like to try... Singular Strike? No. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 and no. Not right now. I'd love to try... Come on. Give it to me. Give it to me. Solar Heart. Let's see. Is it worthwhile? Well, didn't have much time to try it after all. I wanted to see if the damage being done by Solar Heart was worth the damage I would be taking, but ah well. Still, it's a pretty fun run. I'm gonna have to experiment with that. Look online, see if people have any ideas how to improve that. That was a fun one. And I often enjoy, in case you don't know already, I do enjoy the more fun runs, even better than just the meta runs. Sometimes the meta runs are fun too, don't get me wrong, but I would certainly far prefer a meta run, a run that doesn't go meta but is still entertaining over one that's the most high scoring possible. But in any event, as always, thank you all for stopping by.